Hey, y'all, so I'll be doing this new poem that I've just wrote. So this poem is titled HMU, Hit Me Up in text language, right? And it also means Him, Me United. So this whole poem is a text message. And yeah, so yeah, look at it. All right. Good morning. I just wanted to start by saying, Lord, forgive me. Forgive me that I left your messages unseen and some good sermons with reaction alike or harp and I reply by my actions. Lord, forgive me. Forgive me that I allowed the notifications of this world to distract me. For implying to you love messages you send to me daily. Good morning, daughter. I'll be praying. Don't forget to talk to me today. I'll be waiting. Love you. Sent. Receive, but too busy to reply to it. Lord, forgive me. Forgive me for only replying to your messages when I'm in need. And you would have thanked you for the day. Oh, yeah, and by the way, can you please forgive me for drifting away, no longer loving you the same, no longer hanging out all day and up all night, not whispering sweet nothing, because everything that you say is something that I'm in need of. Me pouring out, you pouring in every bit of your love. So Lord, I give up. I put my daily task on do not disturb when I'm with you. I refresh my feed just to receive good news from you. I block and delete every message that the enemy tries to send to distract me, because I'm in need. I'm in need of more of you. So whatever you want to do, Lord, I'm willing to do because I'm in need. I'm in need of your love. I'm in need of your forgiveness. I'm in need of more of your presence, Lord, please. Please reply when you get this. Love you. Sent. Receive. Guide. Typing. All right, so that is the poem. I'm going to tell y'all a backstory about the poem, how God gave that to me. So one Sunday night, Bible study, we usually go to a Whataburger, sit in the parking lot, have fellowship, talk, chit-chat, all of that, right? And so the topic was text messages and how some people, text you and you leave them on scene, like you don't reply to them, nothing. Or, you text somebody and you actually need a response and they just like it. They just like your comment or whatever. They don't give you the response, and all these things. And so the next day I went to work and I was just reminiscing about the conversation that we had, and God just laid in my spirit. He's like, y'all do me the same way. I constantly give y'all sermons and I constantly try to speak to y'all and y'all just ignore me, or y'all just like it, but y'all don't actually reply to me by applying my word and what I'm trying to tell you to your life. You don't apply it. You don't reply to me by replying, by actually applying it to your life, right? And so I was just thinking about that. And so this whole poem was basically like, Lord, forgive me, because I remember when we used to stay up all night. I remember when we used to hang out. I remember when we used to, always together and communicating with each other, and I slipped away from that because I've allowed these things to distract me. I've allowed social media, I've allowed the text messages of other things to distract me, and it's like, Lord, forgive me for that. Like, take me back to my first love. And so one of the scriptures that God has reminded me with is Revelations 3:20. He's like, I stand at a door and I knock, and he's like, if you just let me in, right? And so a lot of us don't even be home. So this message basically, like, he's constantly texting us. If only we just reply to him, like, give him the time that he needs. If only we just reply to him and accept and receive what he's actually telling us in his message, right? And so through some of the poem of what I was saying, and I wrote notes because I'd be forgetting. so it's like, forgive me for drifting away. And like, we used to, like I said, we used to stay up all day and hanging out all night. And now I've strayed away from our first love. And God just wants us back. He wants us to put our phones down and actually spend time with him. And, he texts, like, through this message, he texts us because that's the only thing we have all day in our hand, right? We ain't never home. We ain't never doing things, whatever. So it's like, he trying to get our attention. He's like, let me in. Give me the time. Spend time with me, And so, yeah, that is the poem. And I think there was another part. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, and one of the parts, too, it was saying, I refresh my feed just to receive good news from you. I block and delete every message that the enemy tries to send to distract me, because I'm in need. I'm in need of more of you, right? So a lot of times the enemy tries to bring these distractions in our life. And we ourselves, just like we block people that be hitting us up, they be getting on our nerves, right? We block them. So we need to do enemy same way when he tries to bring up our past, when he tries to bring up, our old profile, our old things that we used to do. We need to block and delete our old habits, delete those things that are not like God, right? And we spend more time with him. And so, yeah, that's the poem. So I hope y'all get a better understanding of it as I broke it down. So to God be the glory. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day.